And there was no there was no Nifty show last week because it was Nifty Day.
There was like a whole day, hours and hours. So this is the Nifty show, which is like normally about 1 hour.
Right. It was like 7 Nifty shows back to back.
Oh yeah. I had to go to the bathroom so bad, but I was on air live for 3 hours and I was hurting. And I was like, you know what? You guys are talking. I'm just got to go away.
When you got to go, you got to go. Today, we've got Mr. Alan Carr from Dapper Labs. We're going to talk all things CryptoKitties, NBA, Top Shot, and Dr. Seuss, among other things. Mr. Oz Sultan, who some think, including himself delusionally, was the inspiration for the wizard. Blockchain Hero card is going to be checking in, and we're going to have a first look reveal at the Tiger King sketch card that's coming from the upcoming burn. It's all here today on the Nifty Show.
Looking into the future, what do we see? It's lined with digital collectibles, we call them NFTs. Games, trading cards, digital art, and those CryptoKitties. Travis and Joel are the hosts, you'll know. Travis and Joel say this won't blow. They're locked and loaded, so ready, set, go! It's the Nifty, really kind of spiffy. The Nifty Show.
It appears that Mr. Travis Wright is now working at Initech.
That's true. I am. I got permission to do this podcast here real quick. So
Did you get the memo?
Yeah, I got all my TPS reports in order.
That's great. That would be great.
Yeah, this is a great podcast episode today, folks.
Just checking the streams here, making sure that everything is live as it should be, because you never know if things are always working as they should, which I guess is a good reason for me to always be recording, because what if it didn't go live and we do this whole show and then turns out there's really nothing going on. It's just us talking to ourselves.
Well, we were having some great conversations with our first guest today, and like it was in the green room, like none of it was recorded, and it was like I was like, oh, Dapper Labs, question.
Yeah. Hey, you guys are watching wherever you're watching. If you're on YouTube, it's YouTube. Actually, the shortcut is nifty.show/YouTube. If you're on Theta, welcome. We love decentralized live streaming video. Kyle at the team at Theta. It is at nifty.show/Theta, or you might be picking up on this on one of our Periscope channels or on Facebook, wherever you are. We welcome you. Please share that we're live. It's going to be a great show. And we might actually, I might actually have just a handful of NFTs to give away today, Mr. Travis, right?
Oh my.
I want to show you
something. Sounds like a fun, delightful thing.
I'm going to show you something you haven't seen yet. And I was going to show you before, but you had to, you were playing dad and shuttling.
I was actually being dad. Yeah.
Yeah. Not just playing it.
Yeah.
I'm so good at it. I do it in real life.
It's true.
All right, let's not keep our guests waiting. We're going to get to that in a little bit, but his name is Alan Carr. He's a game and systems designer at the one and only Dapper Labs, specializing in blockchain experiences. In addition to working on CryptoKitties and NBA Top Shot, he's also helped build epic experiences at the one and only Blizzard Entertainment. He's written a novel and owns 1,500 digital cats himself. He's the crazy cat dude. Alan, welcome to the Nifty Show.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here. Thanks for the nice refreshments there in the green room. It's great to be on the show.
We had to buy the NFTs. We were supposed to give those to you. So we got a virtual, snack machine in there.
That's right.
Oh, a NFT vending machine. That's kind of
love
fun.
it.
Like if you had a digital monitor, right? You had this monitor, this LED screen, and you walk up to it with your wallet and you got the selection of stuff and you go boop. And Travis, isn't that what Colonel Sanders was doing? That dude from well,
no, he has the NFT machines that are in like the Chuck E. Cheese and the Dave and Buster's, right? So you can get NFTs instead of getting junk that you might normally get, like a little chintzy ring or whatever.
I love this NFT vending machine. Alan, you going to take that one back to Dapper? And
Absolutely, yeah. I think we need to run with that. I remember being at a crypto conference a while ago and buying a gumball with what was it, Bitcoin Cash at the time with my bread wallet. And that felt pretty cool. I'd love to be able to pull out my digital wallet and buy some NFTs on site.
I think
that's a really great idea.
Futurist here. That's going to happen. That is totally going to happen. I don't know if we're going to do it, but somebody's going to do it. I want to start with your background because you worked at Blizzard. I don't know what capacity, but just for the record, I've been playing WoW since original vanilla, not relaunched vanilla. What's your background in gaming?
Yeah, so I've always been a gamer, fan of games, fan of designing and making games, and I had the opportunity in the vanilla days originally to join Blizzard actually as a game master. So I was a game master when the South Park World of Warcraft South Park episode came out, and I think I got 100 questions asking for the Sword of Truth that day. That was an interesting day. And so I was there originally as a game master. I became a specialist, so I became the person who, if you got hacked, then I would be able to dive into the matrix, figure out what that hacker did with all of your goods, what they sold or what they sent to someone else. I'd recover it all, get it back all on your account for you. And then from there, I ended up joining the web team, and I made some fun graphics. I made a lot of the launchers that you would have seen in the Wrath of the Lich King days. Those fun animations.
Arguably, some would say those were the best days. Burning Crusade.
Yeah, unfortunately, when I left Blizzard, they just went downhill from there. But no, I did end up leaving there to pursue some passions of my own. I created a game and wrote a novel, as you had mentioned, self-published, both of those. Found out that it's actually pretty nice to work with the team, and eventually found my way over to Dapper Labs after discovering CryptoKitties when that first came out.
Nice. So when you first saw NFTs, like what did it take? What was that moment for you when you were like, oh damn, because so many people have not had that moment yet. So what was it for you?
Yeah, so I was working at an e-commerce company at the time that CryptoKitties came out, and my boss and I used to talk all the time about Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin Cash at the time was kind of like interesting and weird, and just talking about the prices of it. But we were always kind of on the sidelines looking in. It was interesting to see how like the valuation kept going up and all of those things, but it wasn't like super compelling to me personally. And then one day my boss said to me, "So Alan, are you gonna like buy one of these cats?" And I had no idea what the heck he was talking about, but I just said yes. It sounded cool. And then I looked into the details of CryptoKitties. I read like everything on the website, and I was just like, this is amazing. This is exactly right. Like this just makes perfect sense. This technology that lets you, prevent double spending and have like actual digital ownership of stuff. What if instead of just owning money, which is nice, you can own a thing, and you have a thing that's distinct from all the other things, and you own it, and you could give it to someone else, but they don't have it anymore. Like all of that just made perfect sense to me. And of course, coming from a gaming background, you sort of have that experience in something like World of Warcraft. If you get an epic drop, and you can sell it on the auction house or something, you don't have it anymore. But all the time, it's just, on these centralized company servers. And I know very well, having been a specialist game master, that you're just subject to the whims of that centralized company. They could go in and take it away from you and give it to somebody else, in the event of a scam or something. And there was something just really magical about the idea that this is all completely decentralized the same way Bitcoin is. And I fell in love with the cats. I started, I spent like 2 days trying to buy my first cat because the network was broken and the website kept going down and everything was crazy. And I think I spent what felt like a stupid amount of money at the time, tens of dollars on a cat, on a picture of a digital cat. And then I bred it with another one. I created another one, and one thing led to another. And I'm not going to say how much money I've ultimately spent on digital cats, but it's been quite a lot.
This is episode 59 of the Bad Crypto Podcast from December 5th, 2017. So we picked up on it right away, and we're talking about this. Not only did we think it was funny and an interesting novelty, but we saw what you did, this future of digital collectibles. This is actually inside my wallet that was set up at that time. So these are newer. Somehow I got gifted them, but you could see, you know, some of the, that's considered early. Like what number are they on now, Al?
We're approaching 2 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Joel, click back on that image for our show.
Right here.
Those two are my CryptoKitties that I lost.
Yeah. So
Travis
lost.
Yeah, those. So my Mac, I had a 2013 Mac, I think, 2015 Mac. No, it was 2015 Mac, and it crashed on me like the day after I got MetaMask, and so I got MetaMask just to get these CryptoKitties. And then my computer crashed hard, and I hadn't had a chance to back it up.
Hey, that one of those.
Gotta write down that seed phrase.
Oh, that's yours right there.
Right
oh, nice.
there,
is that what yours?
That is my kitty right there.
Oh, so nice. So that one that on the other side is my CryptoKitty.
Yeah,
Bad
and I named this one Bad Crypto Travis Lost Kitty. Even though
but that other one is actually Bad Crypto Travis.
Yeah,
that's Bad Crypto Travis. Because you see my eyebrow.
Yeah,
you got the raised brow going on.
Crypto Kitty dad, I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. We had a blast. That episode is one of our funnier ones, I think, because we just kept meowing through the whole episode, like meow.
Look how far they've come, Trav. Look, if you go to CryptoKitties.co now, like
wow, look at it.
They're this one's got all kinds of plumage going on here. This one's ninja. This dude's a rock star.
It's actually my collection right there being featured. Kind of
this
funny.
Is right here.
Yeah, so those ones you'll notice they all have the same background color.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the very cool things about CryptoKitties, like is all of the genes and like the kind of hidden stuff that's all there on the blockchain, but required sort of solving to figure out. And that was something that really attracted me to the game. And we realized early on that there was a gene that controls, you know, the background color of the cat. And so for these fancies, which are special art cats, they all kind of look the same, right? All Star Childs look like a Star Child, but that gene still affects the background color. And so I've kind of created for myself this personal goal of trying to collect as many of those, that background color is called Twilight Sparkle, collecting as many of those Twilight Sparkle cat backgrounds as I could in fancies. And one of the things that I love about CryptoKitties is you can set, it's so deep. There's so much to the experience, and it's just this global marketplace, and this global playground. You can do whatever you want, and so it became my thing to try to collect these Twilight Sparkle fancy cats.
Hermione, come on.
So these are ones that you've created and you own.
So a lot of these I've created. The one I marked them with little icons there. So the one that has the trophy I've created. Other times, other people are the first to breed fancy with that background color. As an employee, I'm restricted from even trying to breed the new fancies when they come out until there's been 50 of them, just to make sure that there's like an equal playing field. Just so that it doesn't even look like there could be any funny business going on. And so sometimes other people beat me to it. Sometimes while I'm in the race, and sometimes before I'm even in the race. So I often end up buying them from community members as well, just because I love having this. And the dragon cats, the Dracos. Draco was the very first fancy that I ever saw personally when I visited the CryptoKitties website. There's this picture of the dragon, and I was just like, this is crazy. Like, I have no idea what's going on. There's a dragon cat. I wanted to know more. It took a full year for that actually to get released, and now we've got a whole family of these dragons.
A drag cat.
Yeah, it's so cool how they've evolved, right? Because they just started out as basic kitties with different colors, and now they're so beyond that. They're like, it's almost like, you know, we've had this whole evolution. Excuse me, amazing evolution on these. I'm curious about the artists and the process. Like, how are these generated? Like, and they're so cool. It's like they're kind of like their AI because they're being created, but like, how what's the process on these getting created, because there's so many of them?
Yeah, it's a very meticulous process of lots of preparation, planning, and lots of testing, and occasionally we do, you know, make mistakes, and that's actually one of those interesting things, right? When we release a trait that doesn't quite work the way that we expected it to in combination with another trait, for example, then you end up with what's a misprint. and it's on the blockchain. It's there forever. Nobody can take it away from you. And so those end up being, like actually super valuable mistake cats. And we work to fix it as soon as possible. We're trying to create a consistent experience, but those mistake cats exist and people really, really love them and in some cases highly value them. But for the most part, it's a matter of just planning out how all the pieces can work together and being very consistent and having consistent processes in order to handle all of the hundreds of traits that make the I don't remember. There's lots of zeros, the number of combinations possible to create in a CryptoKitty. And then we also create these fancy cats, which have often this kind of one-off art. And you were looking at these fancy cats. There's a few on this page that are really cool to me and stand out.
Called Travis right here.
Dude,
there is a Travis.
I love that one.
He's a member of the Cats band. We have 6, so we created a whole family of CryptoKitties that are all a member of the Cats band, which is my favorite family that has come out so far. They just make a really, really great set all together. And there was another one on that called Mibbles, and we actually just this past week launched a collaboration with Muse. So the band Muse. We've been working on that collaboration with them for a long time, but Mibbles there is actually from one of their music videos. You'll see that's a character, and it's a fun music video with a throwback to all of these 80s movies. And we have a further collaboration with them where there's another werewolf kitty that's available.
There is some crazy stuff going here. So a lot of the people, these are all the ones that are minted, but most of them aren't for sale. Is that because they're super rare and people are hodling these? Or
yeah, well, with Ethereum gas prices, it kind of costs like $50 to list a cat for sale right now. So some people are in forced hodl mode, unfortunately.
Is this a good price right here for this Travis based on the market value?
I would say that's probably slightly on the high side, but I have not looked recently, and yeah, it'll probably cost you a fair amount.
I was actually playing air drums just earlier on the show.
Oh, there you go, Travis. Here you go. If you click the for sale, there's 29 Travis kitties.
Nice. I see a 0.29 Travis. Oh, I like that second one from 3 ETH because it's got the blue, purplish bluish background.
Yeah, and that's a Gen 11. Good. That's a good cat.
I wonder, let's see, what are gas fees right now? If I were to click
it's a little scary.
It's popping up my MetaMask. Can you see my MetaMask?
No, that's
it's actually just $5.75.
Okay. Wow. Gas has gone down a lot today. That's nice.
Yeah. Travis, I just bought you a gift.
No way.
Yep. I just bought this Travis kitty for you, and I'll send it over to your MetaMask wallet when gas fees aren't ridiculous.
Hey, don't put it in my bad one that I can't have access to.
Right.
He's like, hey, I got you a kitty, but I sent him with your other kitties so he could let them all know what's going on, catch them all up. The world. Hey, I wanted to. There's some with the that is a question around the gas prices. Mm-hmm. Like, what kind of impact is that having on your guys' business when that? And is there ever a thought of maybe moving to another blockchain that doesn't take so much gas fees?
It's funny you should mention that. It has been pretty terrible for CryptoKitties these recent weeks, with all of the kind of DeFi craziness and gas prices at ridiculous all-time highs. The normal breeding price for breeding a CryptoKitty is 0.008 ETH, and recently, because the way the process works, it's completely decentralized. It uses on-chain computation to determine the genes of your offspring cat. That all takes a certain amount of gas, and at current gas prices, the cost to breed a cat has been about 10 times what it normally is. And so that's been a huge burden on the community, and definitely we've seen things slow down. I mentioned that we're approaching 2 million cats. That curve is certainly flattened off recently, but this is something that the team at Dapper Labs realized. You talked about December 2017. CryptoKitties broke the Ethereum network when it came out. It was using something like 30% of the entire network alone.
I think you guys killed ICOs like individually, like you and the SEC.
Exactly. Now we're sitting on the now we're sitting on the other side of things. But the team had the foresight back then to be like, this was a little consumer application that caught a little bit of fire, and it completely broke the entire network. Our goal is to build, blockchain for billions of people. Clearly, it's just not going to work here. So the teams actually started trying to figure out what they thought the best solution to that problem was, looked at all of the different scaling solutions that were being proposed and some of the side chains that people were working on. And our CTO, Dieter Shirley, actually came up with this great idea. The scalability trilemma is that there's 3 aspects, and you can have 2 of them, but you can't have all 3. You have to give up decentralization if you want speed and throughput, right? But it turns out that if you break a blockchain into its component parts, and you have the execution nodes, which just do the computation, you can have those be sort of centralized because they don't make any decisions. They're just given a set of instructions and they carry it out. And then every individual can verify that what they did is correct, because there's only one possible right answer. And so you can have those being run by data centers, and basically you can scale a blockchain really big as long as you don't have the same node trying to do all of the different pieces, because they don't need to. And so they came up with Flow, and the Flow blockchain is something that we're actively working on moving CryptoKitties over to. We'll have a version of CryptoKitties on Flow and a bridge from Ethereum to Flow, because it is pretty unsustainable to pay 10 times the intended breeding fee to breed a cat, and even $5 to transaction fee to buy a cat is a lot higher than what we're all used to, and what is really healthy for the market. And so those will be moving to the Flow blockchain, and we've actually been running the Flow blockchain this year with the project that I've been working on for quite a while now, which is NBA Top Shot. And so that is actually running on the Flow blockchain. We don't have any gas fees. We don't have any of these slowdowns or congestion there. Yeah.
These things are awesome. How does one get access to this? Because it seems like you got a pretty small beta group currently going on.
Yeah, we're still in closed early access beta. We're pumping out new features and testing them with the community, getting feedback from a really good community of collectors and NBA fans in Discord. And actually that's the best way. So if you just sign up for the wait list here, you'll get on the list and we'll give you access eventually. But actually,
but it's been forever.
It has been a long time.
You can maybe give some access to somebody who knows a little somebody over there. Mr.
Yeah,
Alan?
yeah. So I might know somebody. Yeah. So if you actually go to our Discord, which you can go there, discord.gg/NBA Top Shot, that'll get you an invite in. And then in the general channel, just tell them that I sent you. Say Alan sent me and said that I can get in. And then one of our mods or our community manager will actually help you jump the line there, and they'll get you into that early access. We'd love to have you.
Some invites for our awesome people who are
absolutely
your show, maybe get 5 or 10 or 11.
Yeah, your watchers, if they do the same, I would say anyone who's watching this, who's interested in the NBA or just digital collectibles and NFTs, go to that discord.gg/NBA Top Shot and just tell them Alan sent you, and we will get you in. We'll jump the line for you. We'll get you in there, and then you'll be able to see what we've been working on, which has been really great in full collaboration with the NBA and the National Basketball Players Association.
Click this and see things pop out. It's like, won't let me click it. I gotta click it.
The pack opening experience is pretty epic. That's one of the things that we've been working on and making sure. So the cool thing about NBA Top Shot is it's really built for NBA fans who might not know anything about blockchain or really digital collectibles. We want to give them all of the benefits of blockchain without all of the kind of technical downside, right? Nobody's going to buy an NBA Top Shot and then 2 days later have their MacBook break and then lose access to it forever, because we use a wallet that we've created, the Dapper wallet, and we just, it's as simple as any other website. A username and password will get you access. We have recovery options. We can help you out. And so the user experience for NBA Top Shot is completely seamless, but you get all of those benefits of a fully decentralized network.
Very cool. Give the Discord one more time for people.
Yeah. So discord.gg/NBA Top Shot. Just follow one word there.
Now, there's one other property that I noticed. I saw a press release and we covered it on our news show back in July, which I think is an amazing way to onboard mainstream multi-generational. And that is that you guys are going to be producing Dr. Seuss digital collectibles.
It is very exciting to us. I can't tell you how many people messaged me out of the blue when this came out. Both people that I knew from the CryptoKitties community and other blockchain communities, and then just way outside the blockchain community. They're like, wait, you work with CryptoKitties, right? You guys are doing Dr. Seuss? People are so excited about Dr. Seuss, myself included. It's a phenomenal property. We all have like these connections, right? With Dr. Seuss and those characters and those stories. And we're really lucky that we're in a position because of CryptoKitties and because of things like NBA Top Shot that when we're like, what would we love to bring to the blockchain? And we come up, we realize like, what about Dr. Seuss? And everybody in the room lights up and they're like, of course we need this, right? And we're able to actually go and talk to them and they get it. And they love the idea of being able to create digital collectibles that have real value, that have real meaning. And so I'm very excited that we are working on bringing Dr. Seuss to the Flow blockchain as well.
I love that you
flowprotocol.io?
So I think it's with Flow.
I think if I hear Flow and I hear kiss my grits, but that totally dates me.
Because I know people are out there going to be doing research now, like, oh, Flow, I need to get some of that. Like, you got all these cool projects getting on there. There might be some people doing some research.
Yeah, so we're not. So there's no Flow coin at the moment. We do have the live network. The best way to interact with that today is NBA Top Shot. Yeah, Flow, the blockchain for open worlds. That's on flow.org. Thank you. That's the one that you're going to want to go to. And you can see some of our other partners there. We're partnered with the UFC, right. Ubisoft, and like we've done a deal with Warner Music Group, and you've seen like the Muse collaboration with CryptoKitties as a start there. Which is very exciting. But we have this open world builders program. If any of your viewers are interested in tinkering or building on a blockchain, the team designed this to be like a very, like, you look at Ethereum and you look at Solidity, and that stuff is both complicated and really scary because you make a little mistake, and we've seen this, all over the place. There's a bug in the smart contract that takes a month to find, and then somebody drains all of the value out of it, or it just stops working out of the blue. And so we actually created a whole language to go with our blockchain called Cadence, which is really built for this concept of objects that you own, and it's meant to be completely human readable. It actually ends up being, for the most part, compatible with what Facebook is working on with the Libra blockchain. They're doing the same sort of language. So we're kind of working with some members of their team as well to have the language work on there. So if you learn how to build on Flow with Cadence, you're going to be able to build some amazing stuff like we're doing with Top Shot.
It's also deliciously nerdy. I love it. I'm wondering, Alan, I don't know if you've seen what we've done or not. We built some digital collectibles on Wax blockchain.
The blockchain heroes, right? Yeah. Those are really fantastic. I've been obviously following what's going on in Wax. I was there buying Garbage Pail Kids. I elected not to go with some of the Shatner stuff, but I did watch that from the sidelines. I haven't picked up any blockchain heroes myself. I get kind of lost in the weeds of the Wax wallets and converting stuff sometimes.
Let's open a pack right here.
Yeah, right, absolutely. That sounds fun.
See what this looks like. And then I have a question for you. And as par for the course for me, nothing particularly special. But
no mythic.
What do you think of the pack opening? And
they all look great to me. Yeah, I love the pack opening. I love that the heroes are trying to bash their way through the pack. Yeah, so that's a really cool touch.
There's one that was inspired by two guys you might recognize.
Fantastic. I'm gonna have to collect one of those.
Here's the question, before we release the set, and actually since, we've done some cross-promotional type of hero cards. We did one with Cointelegraph. We did one with CoinGecko. How would we go about speaking to somebody at Dapper to create a CryptoKitty that would come into the Blockchain Heroes megaverse? And
we've got to do that for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to reach out to you directly and make sure that we get that going, because that's a really great idea.
Awesome.
That'd be great. I have one final question. For one, that was great. I noticed on all the CryptoKitties that you have right now so far, they're all static, right? And so we went on Blockchain Heroes, we had different variations that had animation. So I'm just curious, how long until CryptoKitties have some animated things? Like, you got them playing guitar and playing drums, but like how they should be animation soon, right?
Absolutely. That's one of the things that we're looking at when we actually bring CryptoKitties over to Flow. What can we do to upgrade the artwork and the experience beyond just, faster transactions and lower transaction fees? How do we take the whole system to the next level? And so animations is one of the things that we've been exploring there, and that's on the list. We actually we did share some early animation examples, and we even minted one as a collectible on ETH. It's not itself like technically a CryptoKitty. You can't breed with it. It's just a collectible like artwork NFT, but it is animated. And so we've definitely been looking into some of that stuff.
Did you have you set up a Wax Cloud wallet for yourself? Because I'd love to send you a pack for you to open up.
Oh, that would be amazing. Yes, I can figure out what that wallet address is. I got that when I bought the garbage pail kits. So.
Yes, if you'll go to bcheroes.com, I'll drop it to you now. You could share your screen and you can open it up here live.
That would be amazing.
There's 125,000 cards in the set, and within that set of cards, there is still an unfound Electric Genesis 1 of 1. We are at 79% of our packs have been opened, and the Electric Genesis is sitting in a hero pack, which is a 5-card pack. And currently there are, let me do a refresh here, 1,977 unopened hero packs. So you never know. It could be in the one that I'm going to send you.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's going to be amazing.
Hey, matter of fact, don't we have Oz waiting in the green room?
He's not here yet.
Oh, he's not here. When he comes, whenever he comes, maybe he can join us as well. I like
sure.
But he's got some questions for Alan. See, that's one thing about this. So Flow is its own thing that you guys have built. It's proprietary. It's a centralized blockchain, essentially.
So no, it is actually not centralized, and it's not proprietary. It is in the early stages. So, but we have great partners. We have universities, and I'm not the person who knows how to talk about all of this stuff, but no, it's a completely decentralized blockchain. The idea is that this would be the best place for open worlds, which includes NFTs and the metaverse and all of those things. But we're kicking things off, but it is not our blockchain by any means.
So I'm just curious, like, what is the ownership mechanism for it to be decentralized? How do people own or get a piece of Flow if there's no crypto token currently?
It just hasn't launched yet because it is kind of in that early stage where we were proving the technology, making sure everything was working. We have a bunch of partners running nodes that are not us, and I can't really speak to the tokens and all of that, except to say that that's how a blockchain will run.
Okay,
perfect. Nice. So Alan, go to bcheroes.com, and when you're ready, I'll
share my screen as well. Yeah,
and you'll just click there on the main page. It's very similar to GPK, trade cards and packs now. And then once you're in, you should see a hero pack sitting right there in your inventory.
Okay, this is exciting.
All right, so there you go. Scroll down to where it says trade cards and packs now.
All right,
and there it is.
So, I've got a pack. So I'm looking for the Genesis. What is it? Lightning?
Electric Genesis.
Electric Genesis.
Yeah. But
is that this guy here?
There are some smokes. There's 15 smokes available as well, I believe. Still, There's one of every character also has a smoke variation, and only 35 of them have been found so far.
Okay, I'm scared because you're all going to get me hooked on this. But okay, here we go. You can see?
Yep.
Let's do this.
We've seen hundreds of pack openings live. We do community meetings where people crack packs. It's a lot of fun.
I love that so much. That is fantastic.
Engaging the fans is really fun. That's the best part. Delighting people, making them happy with this stuff.
There it goes. Pow!
All right, here we go.
Defiant, Master Control, an Epic, Prophet, another Dynamic. So you got an Epic in there. I think, what are the odds on an Epic and a Hero? Like 15?
Well, there's only 250 of each character, of each Epic.
No, there's only 80. I think.
80. Oh, it's right. Only 80 of each one. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got a Prophet in there. So that's, as far as hero packs go, that's an above average hero pack. You got the Prophet Epic. I'm going to click on him. There's a Master Control.
Master Control looks awesome. I'm a big Tron fan. So
yeah.
If you click on the back, you'll love the lore and the story behind it. Joel's son, Zach, is a fictional writer and has played all these games. And he's just great when it comes to the story on these things. And so on the back, there's stats, and then there's a couple, paragraph or so of his words. And so each one has a story, and you'll see there's 5 different class categories. There's the creators, the champions, the boosters, the defenders, and the celestials, and there's 10 of each one. And we had each one of those classes drawn by one artist that we chose out of like 60 some odd.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I'm not going to lie. I've got some disc golf, Tron inspired disc golf, no less.
Well, the only place you can get packs now are on the secondary markets, because we sold out in about 20 minutes. So if you go to atomichub.io, when you bought GPK, those were on simple assets, but now everything's moving to atomic assets. So log in with your wallet here in the upper right corner, and then you'll be able to, just like that. Magic. It's all intuitive, and now you're in. And if you go to the upper right corner and pull down on your address,
it says wax right there.
You'll see inventory.
Okay, yeah.
There you go. So there's your stuff. We random airdropped you some Atomic Atom cards.
Yeah, he may not even have realized he had those.
Oh, wow.
You click back. Look at the bottom down there.
Hey,
that's Atomic Atom. That's a mashup that we did with Topps and GPK.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And if you'll go to market up top on the menu, and then on the left side, the first collection is official hero. And then just type hero, or click on packs right underneath of it. And then sort by lowest price. And you'll see the cheapest pack right now is 570 wax. So that's where you can pick them up to keep popping packs if you're jonesing to do that.
Indeed. I've got to try to get the maybe an epic of the Tron guy there.
There you go. Excellent. Well, anything else you want to share about what else you're working on that you can share about without breaking any confidentiality?
So I guess it's probably just worth talking about a little bit, that the stuff that we're working on. What's been really cool with with Top Shot and with Flow is actually Dapper Labs as a company has had the opportunity to meet a lot of NBA players virtually recently, with everything going on. But we've actually had a number of those invest in Dapper Labs and in the Flow blockchain as full-on investors. They heard the pitch about Top Shot and they wanted to know more about the technology behind it. We told them about that, and so we've got a number of actual NBA players as investors, as well as some of the more usual suspects, and includes guys like Spencer Dinwiddie, who is pretty blockchain savvy himself. He's been trying to do some fancy stuff, tokenizing his contract and things like that. Mm-hmm. So it's been really cool to get to talk to these guys and have them understand what we're doing and buy into it, and then for us to be able to turn around and sell some of their amazing plays as digital collectibles,
Can you show us one of those? You have
absolutely.
That's I don't know that Joel's seen one. I know Jeremy Bourne. We did NFT day with them with Coin Genius. He said that he gained access to Top Shot, and he's gotten he's bought a few packs and has gone through the process. But I've not actually seen the NFTs either.
Okay, so yeah, we've seen a pack opening. Why don't we do another pack opening?
Yes,
I can go over here. The packs that you were clicking on that landing page, unfortunately, are sold out. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these throwdowns packs then.
Ooh.
And you can pay with crypto. You can pay with a credit card.
Hey, by the way, your invite to the Discord seems like it says that it may be expired or I may not have permission to join.
That is not good. Okay, so I will have to get you.
No bueno. While you're doing that, I want to welcome another friend to the show, Mr. Oz Sultan, who was under the delusion that he inspired a card in Blockchain Heroes. Very weird. Oz, say hi to Alan Carr. Alan is with Dapper Labs.
Alan, how are you? Nice to meet you.
I'm doing great. How are you?
Not too bad.
I don't see any similarities here at all. Do you? This is I don't think that this is this dude. He's weird. So Alan's just getting ready to show us a pack opening for NBA Top Shot.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
You can go.
Yeah, I just need to solve just make sure I'm signed in here.
Gonna do a computational thing.
That's right. So there's different packs, and you can get each of these cubes here is what we call a moment, and so it's a digital collectible. It's tied to a specific play. And you can see in this pack, I'm going to get 7 moments. One of them will be a throwdown.
I don't believe you've shared your screen yet.
I have not shared my screen. That's not good.
But we can imagine.
I was looking at the cubes in my head.
The imagination is good.
Okay. So sorry about that. So this is I just bought this throwdowns pack, and it's doing the shake. And so we're going to go ahead and open that up.
Ooh, that shake tells you, like, open me. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a seductive dance.
There's basketballs bouncing around in there.
I know you
got to get those NBA players like punching through the pack the way you guys have it.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, don't be stealing our ideas, Alan. Y'all got a bunch of ideas already. Let us have ours.
So I've got an RJ Barrett here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this music off here. Sweet Kyle Lowry. He just had that amazing pass in the game. Kevin Porter Jr. I love this image here, and this play is actually great. And you can click on any of these, and you can see that there's actually a whole video associated. So this is a steal and a dunk, and he does a little dance there at the end.
That's
which is
great.
It's just a fun little flourish. And so I now own this play as a digital collectible, and you can think of them similar to like trading cards, but cooler.
we thought about it. We were talking about this not long ago, because our whole thing is think outside the rectangle, right? It's because like with an NFT, you don't have to be a rectangle like you do with digital with collectibles. And I was like, look, you got like this. Think of this NFT as a cube. Like you can have information on each side, and that's exactly what you have there. You have a cube that just turns. And then there's the video. You have another that has stats and information about it. You're turning the cube around, and it's doing new things. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So
precisely.
I saw the blue glow when you moused over.
Yes,
that had to be a rare.
That's right. So this is the rare of the pack, and that is a fantastic throwdown right there.
That is great. Look at that.
Yeah, nice.
And you can see stats about the game. And then, so this is the actual collectible. It is this spinning cube, and then I can actually view.
I love that. We thought of those. That's something that we've.
It's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant.
And you can see some of the different stats on the various sides of the cube. You can see the actual cube itself, and we're also working on a mobile game.
What's it? Do you have like legendary levels, or what's the rarest?
So the rarest tier of collectibles have not been released yet. Those are the ultimate tier. Those are only going to be available on auction. So we're waiting until after the closed beta before those actually come out. But today there are legendary moments, and those are the highest available today. And we've had those sell for as much as, I think, $5,200. Those are an edition size of 49. And that was a LeBron James that sold. Another one sold for $5,000. Unfortunately, I do own a legendary LeBron, so I might as well show off. I've got a showcase here of the King. So these are all different LeBron James plays that I've collected. Spent too much money on packs to get these, but you can see this is actually a really fun block. He's known for the chase down blocks, and so really great block there from LeBron. But probably my favorite play in all of Top Shot is got to be a dunk that LeBron made. This was in tribute to Kobe Bryant. So he got the ball on a breakaway, and he did, like, move for move, an exact dunk that Kobe Bryant was known for having done. That was fantastic. This reverse windmill, and I just love that I own a collectible of this moment.
That's awesome.
And there's only 1,000 of those ever, huh?
That's right. Of this, and this is a common edition, so that's why it does go up to 1,000. We wanted to make sure that people had an opportunity to collect this, just because it's so iconic. You can see that there's an edition size of 1,000, and this is all locked in on the blockchain, right? We can't change it. We couldn't mint more if we wanted to. I happen to own number 346, and if we went to the marketplace and looked up, some of the LeBron moments that are for sale in our early adopters beta here, you can see that you can pick these up. you can spend a pretty penny if you want to on some of these moments.
That is beautiful. Nicely done. Dapper Labs killing it with that.
These are really, really nice.
Yeah, so we need to get you all into the Discord. And if you go to NBATopShot.com, there should be a Discord invite there, and if there's not, we should add one. But if we go to Discord, let's see, discord.gg/NBATopShot. That should be a valid invite.
Oh, you know what? I had Top Shots.
Okay. Sorry. So singular Top. I probably should have just shared it with y'all. Sorry about that.
No worries, that's my bad. There we go.
So yeah, let's get you in there. Just go ahead and visit that. Go into the Discord. Tell them Alan sent you, and we will get you in. And we'll get you early access, and you can pick up some of these. We have some early adopters moments, which are only going to be available during this kind of closed beta period. So it's a good opportunity to get one of those from packs while they're still available. And we have a lot of really fun moments available from the NBA.
Awesome.
That's beautiful.
Alan, you are the tops with us. So, we're definitely going to follow up with you offline to figure out how do we do a cross promotion of a crypto kitty in the Blockchain Heroes Megaverse. You might actually have a kitty in mind already that's super heroic that would make for a great card.
Yeah, we have a kitty called Flowtron, which is actually it's sort of a Voltron Megazord crypto kitty.
I saw it. I saw that on your site. I pulled it up while we were talking and didn't even think about how this would be ideal. Let's see.
I think that would be absolutely perfect because it's got the CryptoKitties, it's got the flow, it's got the blockchain coursing through its veins.
Is he exclusive or a special edition?
So we have an exclusive version, but the special edition
guy right here.
Yeah, that's the exclusive version. That's the Mega Flowtron. There's only one of those.
Well, we better make Super Mega Flowtron.
There you go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, you can also have Ultra
you
Mega Flowtron.
You're totally welcome to hang out with us for the rest of the show if you like. Unless you have to go, we're going to talk other NFT things, and you're certainly invited to stay.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I'll stick around until I have to go in about 10 minutes here, but I appreciate that. And I appreciate you having me on and the opportunity to talk about Top Shot and what we're doing over at Dapper Labs.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need to have more discussions, I think.
How are you guys?
The one and only Oz Sultan. That is good. That's what I love, man. You're the Wizard of Oz and you're a Sultan. You're like, are you a magician also?
No. But
if you just had some magic skills too, you could be like, I'm a wizard, I'm a sultan. and a magician.
Did you open your pack yet, Oz?
No, I have to do that. I have been too caught up with campaigning. So
okay. Do you want to do it live now?
Yeah, we could do that live now. Here, hold on. Let me grab my wax wallet.
bcheroes.com and share your screen.
And for those who don't know, as Mr. Sultan just said, he's been campaigning for a seat within the New York.
Yeah, I'm running for state senate in New York, and the platform's kind of simple. We're focused on fixing jobs, so it's fixing the unemployment issues, and that's bringing in a lot of like the federal opportunity zone jobs, but also training. We're working on homeless reform, and I've been involved in New York for 2 years doing this. And then we're focused on fixing some of the housing issues, because affordable housing is one of the biggest problems we had here. Like a 1-bedroom was $900 10 years ago, and it's what is it now? It's
the rent's too damn high.
About 20. Yeah, it's like $2,200.
And you're in Harlem, right? That's your district.
Correct. Yeah, it's Harlem and Harlem, parts of so the Upper East Side, which is Museum Mile, and then 2nd Avenue over to the water, down to 86th Street. It's the Upper West Side, down to the Museum of Natural History, over to Broadway. Harlem, which consists of El Barrio, Central Harlem, West Harlem, and then portions of Hamilton Heights up into Cherry Hill.
Nice.
So if you know New York, you know that
maybe
that
we'll
makes
be
sense.
calling you senator soon.
God willing, you know.
We already have a senator in the Blockchain Heroes universe, though. So
well, let's say state senator.
I'll pull her up while we're waiting on you to get that ready. Here is, for those who aren't familiar, this is the senator right here. And, you know, remember we were talking to Alan about thinking outside the rectangle. There's a bonus in packs. You have a chance in a hero pack or a Titan pack to get a sticker. Mm-hmm. So, you know, that's all it is. It's just, you don't flip it over or anything, because it would just be white on the back because it's a sticker.
You've got the whole die cut thing going on. I love that.
All die cut. There's a
think outside the rectangle. That's good. Well, we made those for Telegram stickers anyways. And Joel, I think, was one. Didn't you say, hey, let's include these in the packs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is these are some of the higher level ones. So once you get to legendary, they get explosive. And then when you go to the really rare ones, the mythic, they get shiny. Ooh. If you see one of these pop out of a pack, it's like, what just happened? Did you figure it out, Oz?
Yeah, no, sorry, my internet connection's slow here. So I'm just logging into my Wax wallet now.
Okay, while you're doing that, I want to debut something. Travis, we have an exclusive.
We have an exclusive? It's something I don't even know about yet, right?
No, you know about it. I don't know if you've seen it or not, because I got it from Topps directly from Tobin. But during NFT Day last week, Topps announced that they were going to do a card burn from their overproduced Tiger King GPK set.
Yes.
And they didn't determine exactly how many cards they're going to burn yet, but essentially you'll be able to burn a certain number of cards, and the result will be a new sketch card. And there were no sketch cards included in the first.
That's right.
So I actually, it's on my computer right now. It's playing. It is a roasted Rick sketch card. And
you're the only one besides Topps who's seen this so far.
I think so. I'm going to show it to you guys right now. So GPK fans, say hello to the roasted Rick sketch card. At least the first iteration. I don't know if it's going to be colorized anymore, but this is what their artist worked on in order to show. So there you go. There it is.
Very nice. I know exactly how they did that effect. I could figure that one out.
It's kind of sketchy.
All right, guys, I'm over at BC Heroes logging in.
All right. We'll leave this up a second longer for those of you who are GPK.
Roasted Rick.
So, you know, let's say, I don't know how many they're going to do. It was 100 cards in our burn, put 100 cards in the vortex, and you got back a legendary arcane card. I don't know. You know, I ran the math on this, and I think they ought to burn like 200 to create one of these sketches, but ultimately it's up to their team to decide what that's going to be. But I'm glad that they're infusing the TK set with something new because there's just too many common cards and there's a lot of packs out there that aren't opened.
That's true. It should be easy to get a couple hundred of them to burn, right?
Exactly.
I mean, seriously, you'd open up a Titan pack and you'd have 3 sets already completed.
Right. All right, I'm good. What else?
What else do I need to do?
All right, Oz is sharing his screen on his slow bandwidth.
Maybe we're gonna have some shards.
You never know.
Not seeing anything yet.
Well, I'm logged in.
I see you're trying to share your screen, but maybe for the moment, turn off your personal video if your bandwidth is suffering so we can see your screen. Because so far, it's just a black screen of nothingness.
Well, while we're waiting on that, I have a question for Alan. So that cube that you have those things programmed in on, if somebody uses Flow, they'll be able to create that same sort of item?
Well, so it's just an NFT. So it's it's the same way that you created art and animations for the blockchain heroes. You can do any of that on Flow, but it isn't itself native to Flow, if that makes sense.
Okay. Because those are cool little items, man. It's funny. You add a little bit of music on one side, flip it over, you got some more stuff. I think we should probably use a hexagon for ours since we're using that throughout the whole thing.
There you go. Yeah, our art team knocked that one out of the park. I think they're really cool collectibles.
Yeah, it's a beautiful mechanism.
Doesn't look like your screen wants to share, Oz. Like it was showing, but nothing was coming up.
Yeah, I apologize. I'm at the City University in New York right now because I was out canvassing. So I just popped in here. But
I wonder, Oz, can you, we do our Wednesday night Blockchain Heroes community meetings.
But that would be awesome. Yeah.
We've had Ken Bosak, Bitcoin Bro on. Last week we had Elise Sam, Ms. Stability. Would you be able to be our guest next Wednesday at 7:00 Eastern time?
Yeah. How long? I mean, it's I could definitely
an
do
hour.
that.
Come on in, hang with everybody, and maybe you can get on better bandwidth, open your pack and answer questions and just kind of see how we run our community meetings.
That would be awesome.
Very good. Travis, I have one more thing on the agenda that I told you that you have not seen yet.
Right on.
And here's what it is.
But Alan's getting ready. Hold on. I think Alan's getting ready to head out. Is that you're
you gotta go,
Alan?
Yeah, unfortunately, I got to head out. I'll catch the rest of the podcast on YouTube, I think. So
yeah, man.
Thank you all again so much for having me.
I'll send you an email. We'll get that card made.
Yes, definitely.
All right,
bro. Beautiful. Appreciate you.
So this is really fun. By the way, Travis, check your Ethereum wallet. You should have Travis the kitty. The kitty drummer.
Let me check and see. I'll check and see if it's on my Trust wallet.
Should be in your MetaMask that we've been sending bad crypto NFTs to. Hopefully that's the live one.
Yeah.
So here's what I discovered watching Anders.
My second crypto kitty in this wallet.
We can't see it because the green
screen. We just see Office Space.
Yeah.
See Initech. So here's what's really cool is I discovered from Anders. I was watching his podcast last night on YouTube, and he had Kurt bragging on, and he gave away NFTs live via a claim link. Well, apparently this is a feature that Atomic is building into Atomic Hub that's not live yet. And Anders walked me through the smart contract and setting this up today. And I think starting next week for NFT show, Travis, we should do this. But if you will go, you guys going to have to be quick to get this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You have to.
You talking to me too?
You don't have to get this. You've already got one of these. I'm just going to tell you the link, and I'm going to show it to you guys right here on the screen. So I minted 10 of these do good stuff NFTs. And there's a link right here. You can log in and there's 8 of them left. You can actually claim this live right now. And to do it, you go to wax.atomichub.io/drops/7. You can see it right here in the URL. wax.atomichub.io/drops/7. I'm actually going to log in here on my cloud wallet. So you'll see there'll be a claim for free button. And it's going to be fun to watch these go. But Travis, isn't this a great way to hand out an NFT live during a show?
Oh yeah, live during a show, or imagine having like the Dustbot or whatever dropping random claim links throughout the Telegram every now and again.
Right. Well, you know how we've done proof of listening for bad crypto. This solves that entire problem of having to claim people's addresses. If we do a proof of listing on bad crypto, we just give out badco.in/whatever, and it takes them to this page, and you can claim them until they're gone or it ends.
Yeah, because it'll be just an infinity at the end until the last person claims it and they shut it off.
Right.
That's
And
awesome.
so you can actually set a time on it. So there's only 3 left right now. You get to watch them go right before your eyes. It's
2 left.
2. Did you get one, Oz?
Yeah, I just grabbed one.
So this solves so many problems. There's one left. Somebody's going to grab it, and then they'll be gone. I can mint more of these do good stuff ones. It's because that's what we do. We do good stuff. But this is just an example. This is why I was contacting you an hour before travel. I'm like, oh, if you can make a quick NFT, see, out of stock. They're done.
Boom.
You know, that might be a good time for me to mention something. So we after we did the NFT conference with Coin Genius, I started talking to Mintable, and what we are planning on doing is we're going to take a bunch of urban artists from music, as well as actual artists, and a bunch of graffiti artists, and we're looking at putting together an NFT collection that's basically Harlem, and it's going to be with my charity harlemoz.org. You know, but a lot of what you can do is like it's really kind of cool. We can utilize NFTs to actually take creators that aren't being paid for their art, raise the visibility of them, and at the same point in time make their art a collectible. And then kind of like Vesa and some other people have done, there's the whole opportunity of like, you know, there's a certain NFT that you could buy where you get shipped the actual painting as well. So all of that's in discussion right now, but we're hoping to be able to put something together this fall that's really cool.
Very cool. Everything's moving so fast in this space.
I kind of like it. I mean, you know what it is it's the interesting thing about crypto. Crypto has always had that velocity. Like they used to say a year in social media is like 3 months. Well, a year in crypto is almost like 3 weeks, you know, at the speed some of this stuff is moving and like the traction that these projects get. I mean, up until like what last year, it was really just Quid and CryptoKitties and a couple other projects that were out there. But now you have so many things on so many different chains.
Yeah, that Quib though, that thing's that one app, that's not even NFTs. They're just digital collectibles.
Right.
Is Oz frozen?
I think Oz is frozen, but
vote for me, vote for me, vote for me, vote for me.
Fortunately, he's a good-looking guy with a wizardly beard. So if you're going to freeze, then freeze like that. So maybe for next week's Nifty Show, Trav, we have an NFT, and it's only available while the show is live, right? So I set it for an hour, and all you got to do is watch, and you can claim one, and that is true proof of listening.
It is. It's proof you were there at that moment. If you didn't get it, it's gone.
I want to show you one other thing that happened today, Trev, and that is we dropped badges to Blockchain Heroes Peoples, which means you got more also. You just don't.
I did. I got a couple.
Yeah, you did. So actually, I pull it up right
because I have a Blockchain Hero in my wallet, at least one.
Right. That's what you get. The bronze badge went out to 821 people that had at least one Blockchain Hero card or pack in their wallet. Not a promo card, a Series 1 card.
Oh, a Series 1 card. Nice. So 822 or 821 people have at least one Blockchain Heroes card in it.
And here's what's really cool. Jonah at Atomic wrote me after, and he said, so here's how I drop them in order of number of cards in wallets. So that there's a mint number 1 of the bronze badge, and that wallet has more BC Heroes packs and cards in it than any other.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm number 19. What's yours?
I don't know.
So that was bronze. And then the silver badge, this was sent out to people who have been active in the community, right? These are people that have shown up for Wednesday night meetings, entered a drawing.
That's awesome. How do they determine that?
I took all of the Google forms that have been filled out, and I just put them all in one long spreadsheet, sent it to Jonah. He deduped it and came up with 387 addresses.
Okay, nice.
These are non-transferable. These are true achievement badges. And so, yeah, and we'll have another announcement about badges on Wednesday. Travis, I'll show you.
So is this a one-time drop? Like there's 821 bronzes and the 387 silvers, and there will never be another one, or are they going to keep these and then do another drop some other time?
You know what I think we could probably do? It's like not something continuous, but I think maybe quarterly we can do a scan of the chain.
Oh, yeah.
And drop additional bronze badges to those that have them, because we want to reward people for having, cards and in packs.
That is true.
Yeah. All right. It looks like Oz dropped off because his connection stinks.
He was frozen.
Let me just tell him that we'll see him Wednesday.
This was a fun show, Mr. Joe Kahn.
Really fun. Thanks everybody for watching. The audio version of this does go up on YouTube and Spotify and other places. So do us a favor, go subscribe, even if you watch the show here live or replay on YouTube, and review us. It's really good to get the word out to the rest of the community that the Nifty Show is there. And we've got some more great guests coming up in future weeks. In fact, we just booked somebody from Blank OS is going to be coming on here in a couple weeks.
And I want to thank you, Mr. Joe Kahn, for the wonderful, amazing Travis the drumming CryptoKitty.
Turn off your screen and show your background and show us.
All right, I'm gonna leave the office.
For those of you just tuning in, Travis lost his CryptoKitties a long time ago, and so he just got gifted this, and his name is Travis, and he's a drumming CryptoKitty.
It's perfect.
Nice.
And coincidentally, I was air drumming earlier in the episode.
Wow. This is all like
so meta. We should take that moment and that moment, mash it together, and make an NFT.
All right, guys. We'll catch you soon. Thanks for watching. Be nifty.